Alright, so some of you will remember that I have this. It's a Hot Toys Scarlet Witch head sculpt, the first version that they made from Age of Ultron. And I got some ink on her cheek here, you can see. That's from the hair because I wanted the hair to be jet black. I was going to use it for Vampirella. I still do use it for Vampirella sometimes. But the hair never really fully dried. And when I had this head in storage, you can see that some of the ink has gotten onto her cheek and around her chin. So I'm going to cover the eyes with blue tack, and I'm going to use some crimson red paint, and I'm going to get a toothbrush, and I'm going to flick the bristles in her general direction and give her the look of that kind of blood spray on one side of her face. And I'm going to make her into a badass. Yeah. Do a little shake. To just, there you go. Oh yeah. The desired effect has been achieved. But seriously, that has solved the problem, and I think it looks awesome. And I love this head sculpt, and I always want to use it for something. And I think that looks good. That's good. Very cool. Very cool. Just on one side of the face, but I've managed to cover all of the areas where we had an issue with ink. It's just the hair situation. I made it jet black with like basically a big. I think I used a permanent marker for some reason. I'm just really impatient. If I don't have the tools for the job, then I'll just find something that will get the job done. Not so much these days. This was a while ago that I bought this head sculpt on eBay, I think it was. Or maybe it was Craig Gant on Facebook. I think it was Craig Gant, actually. Legendary dude. He's always been very handy when it comes to getting head sculpts or hand sculpts or just accessories and little bits like that. I like the way one side of the face is still a bit clean and the other side is just fragged. That is awesome. I can't wait to show you what this looks like when it's finished. Can't wait to see it myself. Put it in the Glen Page alleyway diorama. Get some get some nice photography going for you. I think it's going to be good. That really is the best way to get a blood effect. You need to get your paint and you just flick the bristles. See that? And you get that realistic blood spray. Now I've got to clean this up. You know what? It's actually given me a really good idea for a Vampirella figure that I've got plenty of already. It would be nice to make like a blood spray version where she's just basically just been on massacre. I could do the whole body like this head sculpt here. That would be amazing. Got my Sudocreme. Got my sun protection moisture. 30 grade. Got that Celtic flesh. Need to take care of it, But yeah, man, I could do a full Vampirella figure because this head sculpt looks amazing as Vampirella. I mean, that's the whole reason I dyed the hair black, like I said before. But man, this is going to be sweet. But yeah, maybe watch this space for a full customized Firesin TB League bloody Vampirella. Just going to go ahead and remove the blue tack here. There we go. Such an amazing head sculpt. I really love this one. I really didn't like it the more, as the films progressed, as the Hot Toys figures of Scarlet Witch kept coming out. Look at that. Oh my god. They just kept making her hair lighter and lighter. And I think, what's her name? Is it Elizabeth Olsen? I might have the wrong name there, because isn't it, there's two sisters, the Olsen twins? I don't know. But the lady who played Scarlet Witch, she looks incredible with dark hair, and I think you'll agree. That looks awesome. So looking forward to putting this back on the body. Going to do some blood work on the outfit and a little bit on her neck and chest, and we'll see how it goes. But I think this is going to look really, really cool. She's got that look on her face where it's just blank, so emotionless. She just did what needed to be done. Alright, so back down in Night Vision HQ, and I got the head on the body. This is the original Scarlet Witch body. And it's the Sideshow Catwoman outfit with the Sideshow Catwoman hands and the Pepper Potts shoes, high heels. And I think I'm actually going to go in now and paint the toenails red, just for a little bit more detail. I think that's going to look nice. I don't know, man. I mean, I know Scarlet Witch, her powers are kind of hard to explain for me, really, because I don't know much about the character. I only know what I know from seeing the Marvel movies. But to me, I'm picturing this character as kind of like she has telekinesis, or like in those old games on PlayStation, like Psyops, and I think there's a new one now called Control, which I don't know much about. But it does look interesting. But I'm thinking here this It's not that she's gone around with a machine gun or a machete or any of that horrible stuff. I think she's got some powers like she does in the films, but I don't know. It's kind of my own take on it, and I'm kind of feeling more of a telekinesis kind of thing here. Like she just literally, you know, was ripping breads in half with her mind. So I need to get a bit more consistency with some blood on her neck there. Maybe just a little bit. I don't want to go too mad with the body. Or maybe I'll just zip up the body or zip up the outfit so that I don't have to really paint the body. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but the main thing is done with the head sculpt. So now I'm just going to go in, like I said, and do these little schnutzies. Alright, so toenails are done. I just need to go in now with a needle. If there's anywhere where I've gone a little bit out of the lines or a bit messy, just fix that with a needle. Good little tip. My finger's covered in blood. A little bit of gloss, a little bit of varnish on them. Yeah, it's hard to do, man. It's a very small little detail thing to do, but regular viewing distance, it looks all right. All right, now what I'm doing is adding a bit of gloss to the actual blood splatter on the face, because the blood when it's dry, or the paint when it's dry, didn't have the wet look that I really needed. It did look all right, but I am going to go ahead and I've already done it. I've just gone over it with this tiny little brush and this gloss that I use for everything. Right there. Was it Winsor & Newton oil color varnishes, artist gloss varnish. And that's what I use, and that looks sick, man. I mean, the light is right above her face right now, so it looks really good. Very happy with that. Schnutzies came out really good too. Did the toenails red, so that's a nice little detail now. These were already incredibly detailed by Hot Toys, these feet/shoes. They were originally the Pepper Potts ones. I would never in my wildest, darkest days ever want to own a Gwyneth Paltrow figure, because she's an absolute. And when it comes time to display her on a shelf or wherever it is I put her, I'm going to have this kind of posture where she's got her arms down like this, but the hands are going to be sort of aggressive looking but turned inwards, and that kind of, she's just about to use her telekinesis powers to tear you a new one, literally. And yeah, man, I'm liking it. Simple but effective. I did do this figure in some form very much like this a few years ago, and gradually over time that video has been doing well. People have been leaving comments on it, just wanting to know where this outfit is from. Again, it's the Sideshow Catwoman figure outfit, and the body is the same body that comes with this head sculpt, the Hot Toys original Scarlet Witch. I have made the hair jet black, and obviously I have blood sprayed the face, but you got the Catwoman hands as well, so I might use these ones. I do have her actual hands that I got when I got the head sculpt in the body, so I've got the actual Scarlet Witch hands, but I don't like all the jewelry and bangles and all that stuff. I just don't really think that suits what I'm going for here. But yeah, I think the arms in this position with the hands kind of facing inward, like she's it's aggressive, she's just about to mess up your day. It's got good balance in these heels, man. I mean, there's no stand there. I wanted to get her in a kind of walking forward posture, again with the hands kind of in that same position, like she's literally in the middle of walking down a corridor and just ripping people to pieces with her mind. And she's walking in high heels, and she's not falling over, and the legs are quite close together, and I'm surprised that she's actually balancing like that, but there you go. Looks good. This is badass as well. This kind of not even looking. I mean, she's walking and she's using, her powers. There's someone over here getting messed up. She ain't even looking at him. She's just, just coming forward, messing up someone over there. Not even breaking her concentration. Alright, I've done some more work on her. I just wanted to add a little bit of blood. Obviously, she needed it to be consistent and not just on the head, so it needed to be on the neck and a little bit on the chest as well. It's very hard to get the blood to show up on the black outfit. There's a little speck there, and I did do a lot, but it just kind of seeped into the outfit and just kind of absorbed in there, and it's not really showing up. So I'll try and get a bit more blood on this side, because I want it to be, she's using her mind and she can just tear people in half if she wants to. So I've given her a name now as well, so she is Tempest, because she is a violent storm. and that's what I'm going to go with. So I am going to split the video into two halves, because I was going to just get out the big alleyway diorama, which is over here. Big old 1/6 scale alleyway diorama by Cult Creations on Facebook. So I'm going to do a photo session with her, and then I'll upload that really soon. So this is her, man. This is Tempest. She is savage. So I think she looks awesome. You know, she looks gross, but awesome. So don't mess with Tempest. She'll tear your ass in half with her mind. She doesn't even need to use her hands. That's why her hands are going to stay clean, because she does it all with her brain. There's even a bit of blood spray on me. She's been tearing through people. Tearing through mans. Alright. Let me know what you think of her in the comments, but, you know, hold your final thoughts for the showcase video that's going to come up soon, and I'm sure she's going to look great. So, finished with the head. Pretty sure I'm going to leave everything on the body there the way it is. Did the nail polish on the toes. She got some serious CT action. The Tempest. Just coming up with a backstory for Tempest here. Now, she was being held at a facility, obviously against her will. The world learnt of her powers, and obviously they weren't too up for the idea of someone who can do what she can do, just walking around free. And she was being held at the facility. Probably, you know, her powers were suppressed somehow, because it's obviously all in her mind. So they found a way to keep them at bay while they did what they did. She got free, and she is wreaking pure and just true vengeance on the people that, you know, held her captive, and I'm sure did all kinds of, you know, horrible tests. So she's free now, and she's leaving the facility, and as you can see, she has said goodbye her way. So there she is. I think she looks absolutely stunning. That's the only figure in the world that looks like that right now. Tempest. So I'll bring you a cool showcase video with lots of poses and photography coming up very soon after this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Check it out on Instagram, because I have got a few clips up on there as I was putting this together. And I'll be back with you real soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.